Why are more people moving to North Carolina than any other state in the country, besides Texas and Florida?
Yeah, we all know why everybody's moving to Texas and Florida, because they don't have any income tax. But what about North Carolina? Why in the world is everybody moving here?
Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, and we're getting after it right now.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Doug and Heather, your local Charlotte area real estate agents. And today our video is all about the reasons why people are moving to North Carolina. So we've done some research and we found that in 2022, more people moved to North Carolina than any other state in the whole country other than Texas and Florida. Now, Texas and Florida have no income tax, so that makes sense. However, North Carolina has income tax. And so we wanted to figure out why we made the list of the top 3. So we did all the research for you. We came up with the top 5 reasons why people are moving to North Carolina, and that's what our video is.
And if this is the first time to our channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That way you're notified each and every time we put out a new video. We're going to be putting out new videos every week on what it's like in North Carolina and Charlotte specifically. And as much as we love doing these videos, we love even more helping you with your real estate needs. So if you have any questions about the Charlotte area, about North Carolina in general, or any questions about real estate, please feel free to reach out. Call, text, email, however you want to get a hold of us. We are the ones that answer the phone and we would love to help you.
So one of the first reasons that people talk about moving to the North Carolina area is the weather. We have a fantastic climate here in North Carolina. We have a very mild climate with hot and balmy summers and pretty mild winters. There's not a huge extreme between seasons, and so it's very pleasant year-round. Typically, we average in the mid-80s in the summertime, and we average in the mid-40s in the wintertime. We also have 4 distinct seasons here, which is fantastic. So we've got, beautiful spring weather, and then it winds up into a very hot and humid summer. And then we've got a fantastic fall season, and then the winter is mild, so you can actually be outside year-round. People love outdoor living spaces in North Carolina because we've got such a mild climate in the wintertime. We do average a little bit above the national average in terms of rainfall, but we're at way below the national average in terms of snow. So we have mild winters and we have pretty hot summers, but we are a little bit above average compared to most other states, but not by much. Most states in the summertime are hot. We're gonna be hot also. The nice thing about Charlotte is we've got lots of places that we can escape to get away from the heat. We can go to the mountains, we can go to the beach, we've got lots of lakes, so there's plenty of opportunities to escape the heat. So North Carolina has over 200 days of sunshine a year. July and August are considered our rainiest times of year, and October and November are typically our driest and most pleasant times of year. One of the main reasons that our family moved here to the Carolinas is because we absolutely love the weather here. I don't like being cold in the wintertime, and we can play golf year round here. So there's plenty of things to love about the North Carolina weather, lots of outdoor activities that you can engage in. And so that didn't surprise us why that was one of the top on our list of reasons to move to North Carolina.
The next reason we found people are moving to North Carolina is for jobs. North Carolina has a really strong job market. More than a dozen major companies have announced plans to build and expand in the Tar Heel State. The state is expecting to grow its economy by over $200 billion in the next decade. With that, they're expecting 300,000 new jobs in the North Carolina area. Raleigh specifically was named the top 5 hottest job market in the United States by the Wall Street Journal. And leaders in Wake County are expecting even more growth. As far as technology jobs, Raleigh ranks number 2 just behind Austin with technology growth over the last decade. And North Carolina's capital area ranks number 1 in STEM jobs in the United States. Charlotte has also ranked as one of the nation's hottest job markets, coming in at number 8 out of 400 different cities. And the Charlotte area is also home to the top 4 largest employers in the North Carolina area. The largest employer located here in Charlotte is the Compass Group. They're a food service group and they employ over 400,000 employees. Next on the list is Lowe's. We love our do-it-yourself projects in North Carolina, and they're headquartered here right outside of Charlotte in Mooresville. And Bank of America has two different sectors coming in at over 400,000 employees as well. You have their mortgage division and the Bank of America headquarters right here in Charlotte. And we personally know a ton of people that work for Bank of America. Besides that, we also have two major healthcare systems that employ tens of thousands of people in the Charlotte and North Carolina area together. That's Novant Health and Atrium Health. We also have American Airlines, Wells Fargo, and Truist Bank in the Charlotte area. And besides having a robust workforce with plenty of opportunity for jobs, we also have a lower than average unemployment rate here in the Charlotte area. With all that job growth in North Carolina and the higher wages and lower unemployment rates, you can see why the job market is a big draw for North Carolina.
So another reason that we found that a lot of people are moving here to North Carolina is education. I know what you're saying. We don't have the greatest public school system in North Carolina. However, higher education in North Carolina, our state colleges and universities, is fantastic. We have a ton of options to choose from here. In fact, U.S. World News actually rated North Carolina schools, 3 of them in the top 25 in terms of best value for a college. University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, which came in at number 15, right behind the likes of Johns Hopkins University and another little college called Brown. The other schools that made it in the top 25 is Duke University was another top value at number 16, and Wake Forest University, which came in at number 23. So as far as being in-state and having great in-state schools, we've got 3 of the top 25 in terms of value, best bang for your buck. Additionally, we have a ton of other fantastic high school or colleges here and universities here in North Carolina. Colleges like NC State, Wake Forest, Elon College, East Carolina, Appalachian State University, UNC Wilmington, which is out by the beach. So to think that North Carolina college tuition is nearly half of what other states comparatively is crazy to think that. So that's a fantastic value, and that's another reason why we see so many people moving here. So as a whole, North Carolina doesn't have the greatest public school system in the U.S. In fact, we're ranked towards the bottom. I believe we were number 40 on last time I checked. We do have some fantastic public schools, and the ones that are rated well are rated very, very well. Number 1 in the state is Chapel Hill Public Schools, fantastic school district. You also have a fantastic school district in Mooresville, which is just north of Charlotte. Union County Public Schools, which is just south of Charlotte, right on the border of South Carolina. Asheville has some fantastic public schools, and Wake County, which is where Cary, North Carolina is located, also top-rated schools. And I mean top-rated. They outperform many of the other states in the country in terms of test results and college readiness. And these are fantastic places to live, you guys. So there's a lot of great things to be said about moving to North Carolina because of the opportunities that you can get in education.
Next on the list is everybody's favorite thing, taxes. So there are a lot of really great tax benefits to living in North Carolina. North Carolina offers a flat income tax rate. So it's only one of 7 states that has a flat rate. And North Carolina's plan is to lower that income tax rate every year. Right now, 2023, our tax rate is 4.75 for income tax. But over the next couple years, North Carolina's plan is to lower it every year to 3.99% in the year 2026. Besides having the flat income tax rate, we also have some other great tax benefits. If you are planning to retire here in North Carolina is another one of the few states that does not tax your Social Security. If you're looking for a state that does not tax your retirement income, you've got that here in North Carolina. Also, North Carolina doesn't tax the first $35,000 you make as a senior. So not only do you have a great tax break for your regular income, you also have a tax break for when you retire. One of the great benefits of retiring in North Carolina is the tax breaks that they offer for seniors. If you're 65 or over, you can exempt up to $35,000 of your retirement income from state taxes. Also, if you're looking for a state in which there are no retirement income tax. That's pretty limited, but currently North Carolina is one of the 7 states that does not tax your Social Security retirement benefits. Also, if you have a sizable estate that you would like to leave to your loved ones, there is no estate tax in North Carolina. And for those of you that want to continue your business after retirement or start up a new small business after retirement, we have very low corporate income tax. And from a cost of living standpoint, North Carolina as a whole has a lower cost of living than most cities. And most of the cities in North Carolina, you're gonna find a lower property tax rate than you would in your bigger cities and states like California, New York, states of that nature. So overall, cheaper taxes, beautiful weather, great higher education. You can't find a better state than North Carolina.
The number 5 reason people are moving to North Carolina, and this one is the obvious, and that's the great outdoors. So North Carolina, as they say, we've got the mountains and we've got the beaches, and the mountains and the beaches that we have to choose from are second to none. These are fantastic towns. In the mountains, you've got the best of both worlds. So in the wintertime, you can do snowboarding and skiing. In the summertime, you can go surfing. I don't know, but maybe a couple other states in the whole US that you can actually go surfing and skiing in the same state. So that's pretty awesome. And we absolutely love the outdoors, and that's another reason why we live here.
Asheville is a really cute town located in the mountains of North Carolina, and they are known for the Blue Ridge Parkway. They have fantastic hiking, beautiful waterfalls. We love to take vacations there in the summertime. We bring the kids, and there are some great whitewater rafting. It's also home to Sierra Nevada Brewery. So really fun thing to do is to raft down the river for 3 hours and then end your raft trip with a trip over to the Sierra Nevada Brewery. And for those of you that aren't into beer, there's a winery, the Biltmore Winery, which is part of the Biltmore Estate. So that's a beautiful place to go tour in the fall or even at Christmas time. You can see the beautiful leaves or the lights for Christmas. You can taste some amazing wines. They also host a variety of different events there.
Yeah, we absolutely love Asheville, and Asheville is the biggest city in the mountain region of North Carolina, but there are also lots of other fantastic mountain towns to visit. Blowing Rock is another great one.
Blowing Rock has been one of our favorites.
Yeah, Blowing Rock is fantastic. Bryson City, Boone, which is where App State University is located.
Boone is also close to some really great skiing. You have Sugar Mountain and Beach Mountain. Those are both really fun places to go ski or snowboard in the winter time.
Yeah, so there's tons of outdoor activities, and it seems like a lot of people that we've met anyway that live in North Carolina really like being outdoors. So if you don't like the mountains, maybe you like the beaches, we have fantastic options for the beaches as well. So we've got towns like Wrightsville Beach. We have Nags Head, which is the Outer Banks, Emerald Isle, Oak Isle.
If you like a quieter beach, Ocean Isle Beach is a quieter, more residential beach that is mostly just houses, so you can relax with the family. It's a great place if you're looking for a laid-back, quiet beach vacation.
That's right. And we have tons of state parks here. So tons of state parks, and we even have a national park. So Great Smoky National Park is here. So if you like hiking, you can take the family up to the mountains for the day and enjoy a beautiful national park. If you like hiking and you want to just go to the state parks, you have all sorts of options for state parks around North Carolina.
There's actually 40 different state parks in North Carolina.
That's right.
Hiking, fishing, camping. For those of you that are daring enough to go camping with the family, there's some really great camping spots. And if you're not daring enough for full-blown camping, there's a lot of places that offer glamping in North Carolina.
Yep, indeed. We know all about that.
Yep.
There's also tons of fantastic waterfalls all over the state of North Carolina. So a lot of the hikes will have a highlight where you can catch 1 or 2 different waterfalls, and some of them you can even slide down and go swimming in them. So just tons of amazing outdoor activities. If you live in North Carolina, you've just got lots of options. And here in Charlotte, probably our favorite place to go is the U.S. National Whitewater Center. So you can go whitewater rafting there, kayaking, stand-up paddleboard, zip lining. So there's just tons and tons of activities and options available for North Carolinians, and that's one of the reasons we love it here so much.
And one of the things Doug forgot to mention, which is his favorite thing of all times, is golf. We have some amazing, very unique golf courses. So those cute little mountain towns that we mentioned have some of the most beautiful golf courses you've ever seen. We have some beautiful golf courses out on the coast. There's also a place called Highlands and Cashiers where you can do a golf course right on the top of the mountain. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yep, absolutely. It's definitely one of my favorite things to do. And we also we're the home of Pinehurst.
Yeah.
So the Pinehurst course is out there just south of the Raleigh-Durham area. And we've got Quail Hollow, which is about to hold its second major here, the PGA Championship, which will be held here in 2025. So
right here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's not to like?
That's right. And with all the beautiful weather we have here, there's plenty of time for golfing.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. We hope you love North Carolina as much as we do. And these are all the reasons why people are moving here. So if you have any questions about anywhere in the state of North Carolina or South Carolina, we are licensed in the entire state of North Carolina and the entire state of South Carolina. And I have personally lived in the mountains of North Carolina and in the Charlotte area. And we've both been here for over 20 years. So we have a lot of knowledge about the entire North Carolina area as a whole. So please feel free to reach out with any questions that you may have. And if we can help you in any way, call, text, email, comment down below if you have a question. We would love to answer those questions for you. So until the next time, we'll catch you later.